Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:45 p.m.
Thank you. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, welcome back. You are truly appreciated and thank you so much. Today we are talking about all rose fragrances. I have 3 rose fragrances, very, very different. I received a comment. This is a video request. I received a comment asking, can you please do a video telling me the difference between these 3 fragrances? Of course, because I love all 3 of them. I have 2 of them. One of them I have in a sample, but I will get into this. These are all rose fragrances. You guys, I am going to start with Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, and if I said that wrong, you already know. She is trying. This one is called A La Rose. I did a full in-depth detailed review about this fragrance already, so if you want more in-depth detail, I will link that video at the end of this one. So if you have nothing to do, stick around, hang out, and check it out. This one here is absolutely beautiful. I spoke about this a while back. I love this fragrance. It has grown on me. I even received a candle of the same exact scent, and it is beautiful. The difference, in my opinion, with this rose fragrance is this smells like a rose petal, a red rose petal, a pink rose petal. So beautiful, so sweet, and as I referenced it in the last video, it smells like a wet floral. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes you go to the floral shops and you'll go in to pick up a bouquet and they're sometime wet, like they've just been watered or something like that? That's how this smells. It's very pretty, it's very romantic, it's very whimsical. I believe this is an EDT. This is an EDT, so it's not as heavy as the EDP would be, but it is beautiful. It is light. I sprayed it on myself about 45 minutes ago, and it's good. It's just very light. It doesn't leave a huge sillage. It does not fill a room. It doesn't do any of that. It's like a skin scent. It does sit close to the body, but it is beautiful. If you want a scent and you want a rose floral scent that's more of your true rose of the flower, I would say this would be the way to go. It's got some Damascus rose oil, it's got some peony accords, it's got some rose absolute, and it has musk. The best way for me to describe this fragrance is it just smells like a beautiful bouquet of red roses. Very delicate, very romantic, very feminine, just beautiful. That's what this smells like, and they smell wet. I don't know why I need to say that, but I just don't even picture this dry roses when I see it. I just picture wet, freshly cut roses. You smell the green in there. It's a beautiful scent. The only downside, in my opinion, is that it just does not last very long. Now, Maison Francis Kirk de Jean does offer smaller sizes on their website, so if you wanted to get your nose on this, always start with the sample, see how it works for you. Your body chemistry might pair with it different, and it might wear on you differently. They also came out with the 1.2 mils, so you can also get it in a smaller size. That might be a way to go as well. It is nice to have in your collection. It is beautiful. I may change my mind and you might come back and I may have it. I mean, you know how she is. She changes her mind. I have that right. It's just who we are. It's what we do. We're women. Okay, I move on. Oh yes, I move on, but it is good. The next one I'm going to go to and talk about is not new to anybody. I've been talking about this fragrance ever since I received it. That is none other than Perfumes Damali Delina. This is another rose scent, another rose fragrance, which is simply beautiful. To me, this is done completely different than the A La Rose by MFK. This one is sweet, it's tart, it's crisp, it's got the rhubarb note in there, the nutmeg, the lychee, the leche, potato. It's got that in there. It's just nice. Every person that I have talked to that really enjoy this fragrance says the same thing. It's upbeat, it makes them happy, it is romantic. I do find it sexy, but totally different from A La Rose. This is more of a cheerful fragrance to me. I just like it. The heart notes in there are Turkish rose and vanilla. The base notes are cashmere and woods and musk. It has some peonies or peony, however you choose to say it, bergamot, cashmere and woods. The one note in this fragrance to me that stands out that I love about it is the rhubarb. It is the tart note. It is the lychee, a little bit of a fresh, crisp, fruit note inside of it. To me, I always tell you, it reminds me of a glass of champagne with the strawberry, and then the champagne just fizz into the top. This is beautiful to me. This is at any time, anywhere, any place. This is a pretty price, but I will say it is long lasting. You know, it does fill a room. It does leave a scent trail. It is going to get you compliments. You will be noticed. You will stand out. It's gorgeous. The bottle, the craftsmanship, everything is here for this fragrance. So if I would say say a la rose over this, I'm gonna say I would go with Perfumes Damali Delina. Whether you choose to go with the exclusive, which has a little bit more depth, it's a little bit more deeper, or if you wanted to stay and keep it light and airy and just go with Delina Original, I would say, in my opinion, if you're asking me, I would choose Delina by Perfumes Damali. Okay, I move on. You knew this one was coming. The third rose is Tom Ford Rose Prick. Now this hits it on all cylinders for me, again, because this has the spicy, it's warm, it's got the patchouli, the sandalwood, it's got 3 different roses in there. It's said to have, you guys, this is just good. This is my kind of fragrance in a bottle. It's hot, it's heavy, it hits hard, it hits sexy, it's got some complexity in it, it's got that grrr, it's got the roar, it's got everything in a fragrance that I love my fragrances to have. It lasts a long time, it fills the room. When I first sprayed it, this was a, yep, wrap that up, I'll take it home. From the first moment I sprayed this fragrance, I knew I had to have it. I knew I wanted it. It was a one and done. I sprayed it, sniffed it, wrap it up. I want to take it home. And that's how this worked for me. This is a warm floral. This is a fresh spicy. This is Bulgarian rose, patchouli, Turkish rose, May rose, tonka bean. It's hot, it's heavy, it's sexy, it's spicy. There's not enough good things that I can say about this fragrance. She, me, Cheraye, her, she loves it. You guys, she loves it. So if you were asking me, hold on a second, let me fix my hair. So again, if you were asking me, which one would you choose? Tom Ford Rose Prick, or would you choose a la rose? Again, I'm going to have to go with Tom Ford Rose Prick, because for the price point, this is a 50 ml, this is a pretty penny as well. Like I said, I will leave everything in the description box below, but for the price point, I need my fragrance to last. I need to be able to smell it. I need it to make me happy, to give me a mood, to invoke a memory. I need to be able to create a memory. I cannot create a memory if I cannot smell it. So I would definitely choose this one. This is different from both of these. This is different from Delina. This is different from a la rose. If you said which one came closer to Rose Prick, it would be Delina. I would say out of all 3 of them, a la rose would be the softer one. It would be more of a romantic one. I would say not more of a romantic one, but it would be more of a softer one. It would definitely be the more delicate one. I would say that. Then I would say Perfumes Damali Delina would be more of a sexy one, but more of a romantic one. You know, a girl anytime, anywhere, any place, you know, kind of innocent still, might even be a little shy, you know, might be soft spoken, I don't know, but then she has that side to her. She's very, you know, whimsical. That's the word I use to describe it. A very whimsical, magical, very romantic, innocent, pretty type of fragrance is what I think of when I think of Delina. When I think of Rose Prick, when I think of Rose Prick, I think you knew what it was when you signed up. You know what I mean? It's one of those. It's like you already know. It's hard, it's heavy, it's sexy, it's saying something. You know how some people can say something without saying anything? Well, that's what this does. This says it without you saying anything. That's what I get from it. Everyone can interpret it different. For me, I just think sexy. I think it's good, it's sexy, it's heavy, it's hot, it's strong, it's spicy, it's peppery, it's rosy. You don't really get the rose though. You get it a little bit in the initial, and then it dries down, and I just get more of a, you know, pepper, spicy, warm, sensual type of fragrance. And it's not really a growl, like a roar like that, but it is there, and that's what I love about it the most. The thing that drew me most to this fragrance was the peppery note. It was a little bit complex. In the beginning, initially, I was like, oh, I can't compartmentalize this, but it took me immediately, it transported me to a date night with my guy, and I was just like, oh my gosh, okay, I am already feeling this, and I've only smelled it once, and I had already been transported. This one is, oh no, this is on this hand. No, this is on this hand. That's a la rose. Yes, this is, oh my gosh, this is just so good. This makes me happy. If I had to have one, I'm not choosing. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not choosing. If I had to have 2, it'd be these 2, and that's why I have them. I absolutely love them. If you wanted to, let me just put them in order. If you had to choose one and you wanted something light, airy, and bright, very delicate, very romantic, very lovely, but like I said, very light, I would go with a la rose. It's beautiful. I'm not going to deny the fragrance. It's beautiful. It just doesn't last. It is an EDT. Maybe if you went with the EDP, it may last a little longer, or maybe you can get the body cream or the body oil and it will help with longevity. If you wanted something to me that is easier to wear out of all of them, the longevity was there, you were really gonna spend your money and you were gonna get like a fragrance that was going to deliver in performance, I would say go with Delina, because it's a beautiful, whimsical, magical, romantic, sexy, even a bride can wear this. This is just a classic to me already. It's already a classic fragrance and I love it. And it has rose in it and the rose is very pretty in it. So I would go with this one. Now, if you already wanted to know what it was when you showed up and you wanted to show up and show out because you needed them to know, her to know, them to know, and everybody else to know, then I would go with this one, because this is gonna hit a little harder, a little heavier. It's a little bit more complex. It's hot. It disturbs the peace, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It disturbs the peace. It disrupts the peace, but in a good way, where you're breaking up the monotony and you're like, what is that? Oh, me? Oh, that's Tom Ford Rose Prick. It's one of those. Yes, they say that a man can wear this. They say that a woman can wear this. I think my guy would rock this well. Have I tried this on him yet? I don't know. Maybe when we go back out, I'll try this on him. I don't have a lot to spare, so maybe not. But she rocks this really well. And if you want to know what to mix this with, the best combo ever, this and Oud Satin Mood by MFK, fabulous combo. Wait for the winter though, or the fall. It might be a bit too much during the summer, but in the winter, fall, that is a beautiful, fabulous combo. That is it, you guys. Those are my opinions, as well as my comparisons on those three fragrances. They are all beautiful, but they are all very different, and they are all rose fragrances. If you have any rose fragrances that you're like, you have to try this, it's so good, please leave it in the comment section below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Everything will be in the description box, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, stay fabulous, but more importantly, stay safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.